Hello, and welcome to the next part of the Having a Plan series of meditations that I've been working on this week. So today, what's coming to mind more to me is evaluating your plan and actually starting to form it a little more, I guess you might say. That evaluation and consideration of your plan. I know in these meditations for me, these are aspects that are coming up in my life, so there's definitely some connection for me to a lot of these. And kind of as we've already touched a little bit on yesterday, was that actually writing it down and having a physical aspect of your plan. I think in some of my evaluations, that's where I may fall a little short at times, is taking the time to actually write it down. But in the same sense, I've seen the power many times over of writing it down or recording it or having something you can refer back to and look back at, and as I'm mentioning today, evaluate. So if you don't even physically have it down, at least for me, it seems like the evaluations in my head can be about as fluid as the plan, and doesn't necessarily always get you that far or make productive steps for really honing in on your best and making your most ultimate potential plan. So continuing to reflect on that, kind of how do I start, where do I begin? I've made many variations of plans, especially when it comes to trading and the different aspects I've traded. I would say probably, as far as my next steps go, a big one to me would be more kind of making a plan and following it steadily for, I don't know, at least a couple of weeks. I think I tend to try to improvise too quickly before I really see some plans out at times. So I feel like there'd probably be a lot more benefit in my ability to analyze and to record some data on a plan if I actually stuck to a solid trading plan, and that's all I did for a certain period of time. I think I'm starting to kind of find and understand ways to do that a little better, with a little more grace and ease maybe than I had in the past. Kind of really starting to see trading as something that I can more monitor throughout the week or throughout the day kind of thing, but maybe not as much just sit there and be with it all the time or anything like that. So when I go to evaluate my plans, my first evaluation kind of comes in the aspect of, do I really have enough and a fair set of data to evaluate the plans that I've created on? And for me, that's where I really want to see where I can unlock things and where I can optimize certain aspects. So ensuring I have proper analysis and that I'm actually recording data and have the data to be able to evaluate my plans, I feel is very important. So one thing I could probably do is take a step back and just, like I say, look and focus on one particular trade plan this week or these next couple weeks, and record the data and see how it does and evaluate it. And I think that can be done with many plans. It's, like I say, I feel like it's a lot more learning to stick with our plans than it is at least for me, the initial challenge of getting it all together. Alright, well, let's become a bit meditative. If you would, allow yourself to find a comfortable position. Potentially allowing yourself to move side to side, back and forth. Allowing yourself to stretch and adjust around till you begin to find a comfortable position. Once you have found this position that you can sit and lay, whatever it may be, in comfort and in rest, take a deep breath, and as you exhale, allow yourself to relax into this position. If you would, take another deep breath, and as you exhale, allow yourself to relax and let go even more. And now, if you would, take a third deep breath. And as you exhale this time, allow yourself to relax as absolutely and completely as you can. with each breath and passing moment, allowing ourselves to relax more and more at ease, more and more at rest. As we begin to reflect, to evaluate, allow yourself to look deep within, find that center, that place of love, that place of connection. And when we evaluate our plans from here, how do they appear? What are the feelings we get about them? What are the sensations, the instincts we have about them? Where might it pay us some great dividends to evaluate a couple of aspects in our plan? Allowing that innermost aspect, that divine, that connection to Source, to show us, to lead us, to reveal to us how our plan could be adjusted to be more optimal. Allowing yourself in these last few moments to love yourself, to give yourself gratitude, to give gratitude to the divine, that deeper aspect, that source of all. Allow yourself to be filled with this sense of love and gratitude. Allow it to overflow throughout your body, throughout your being, throughout your presence, and to flow into each and every person you interact with as we share and spread our love and our connection with all that we encounter. I'll now begin to start bringing us back to our normal waking state of consciousness. As I count up from 1 to 5, upon hitting 5, we'll return to our normal waking state of consciousness and awareness. 1, blood returning to its normal pulse and rate. 2, sounds returning to their normal levels. 3, sensations returning to their normal. 4, breath returning to its normal pace and levels. 5, wide awake, wide awake. Thank you for joining me again today, being part of these meditations. Thank you for the growth that you desire for yourself, and the journey and the steps that you're taking and making. May your path be blessed and rich in experience. Blessings and harmony. Till next time. Namaskar.